भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो हरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानां शुक्रदानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् सविष्टान् पुनरपि विषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुम् मायया भोजयन्तः माया सङ्ख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजम् ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विहित विषयान् प्राश्य भोगान् सविष्टान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ न स्तुरीयः
Karika 6
प्रभवः सर्वभावानां सतामिति विनिश्चयः सर्वं जनयति प्राणः चेतोषून् पुरुषः पृथक्
as we have seen in mantra 6. Eshaha Yonihi Sarvasya. Esha means this prajna is the Yoni Karana of entire Jagat Vastu in mantra 6. Question arises that Karana, is it an existing one or a non-existing one? Is the Jagat born from an existing cause or from a non-existing cause? Satkarya or Asatkarya? That is the doubt. For which answer is given in the Karika 6. Satam. Always creation is from something that already exists. It should exist first, from that only something can be born. Satam Sarva Bhavana. Of all bhavas, what are those? All entities. Who are those? Vishwa, Taijasa and Prajna. Of all these entities, Prabhavaha. Utpatti, birth. Iti, this is Vedanteshu Vinishchaya. This is the firm ascertainment where? In the Vedanta Shastra. So how it is born? Pranaha sarvam janayati. You have seen here prana is who? Sat, Brahma with avidya bija. So that prana, because context, why Shruti has described that way. Otherwise prana is pancha prana. But in this context, Sat Swarupa Brahma with the bija, seed of avidya for creation or maya for creation. Prana sarvam janayati. What is Sarvam? Sarvam Achetanam Jadam. All that is inert in nature, all upadhis that are inert, the Jagat that is Jada, inert, is created by who? Sat, endowed with avidya bija. Whereas Purusha here is Swayam Chaitanya Nirupadhika without avidya bija. So that is Chaitanya Pakam, that is Chaitanya without the bija of avidya. So that is Chetoshoon Pruthak Janayati. Chetoshoon. Ausha is part of Chaitanya. Can it be? It is Chidabhasa is described as a part of Chaitanya. In the form of Chidabhasa. What does it mean? Who are Chidabhasas? All of us Jivas. We Jivas are Chidabhasa. And what is that Chid? Chaitanya Atma Brahma. So we are what? Like the sun reflected in different buckets of water. Where are you going to find out the Brahmanam? Are you there? Sure. I am. Anyone can say I am, is it not? No doubt for anyone. What I am is a different thing. I am, and it is a matter of universal experience. I am. See, this is something interesting about this I. Anything related to I is directly perceived experience. I am is directly experienced. What do you mean by directly? Without the instrumentation of anything that we generally require to experience something. Sweet laddu. What is necessary? The sense of taste. Melodious music. Yeah. Beautiful scene. Eye. Fragrant smell. Nose. Cozy touch. Sense of touch. Then you may say, maybe I am these sense organs of actions are not necessary to know me, I am, but mind may be necessary. I am. If mind is not there, what will happen? I am not there. Come on. What is the state wherein mind is not there and you are still there? Sleep. In sleep, mind is not there and you are still there. On waking up, what happens? I was there, is there or not? Means that experience of I am is there also, but because antakarana, mana buddhi is dormant in its immediate cause, avidya, therefore expressing medium was not there. I was there, that's why I recollect. How did I recollect? I slept well, I did not know anything. Means I slept well means what? I was undergoing the experience of sleep in the deep sleep state, though I was not able to express it. So that is how it is. So that means the case. This I is known, first experience, the known without any instrumentation of any means of knowledge. What it is called? Swayam Jyoti, Swa Prakasha, self-evident, self-luminous. We give you a choice, okay? You choose what you like to choose. but all mean one and the same thing. Same thing. So therefore, I am that Chaitanya. Say, that is like the sun in the many buckets of water. This I is reflected in the buckets of fill in the blank. Antakara. You got that bucket? You are nodding your head. Nodding your head is what? Mind is there. So that is there. Now what is Brahma then? Bimba. Chidabhasa is pratibimba. Reflection. The bimba. The bimba means original entity which has got reflected. Sun is the bimba. Reflection of sun is the pratibimba. Your face is bimba and reflected face in the mirror is what? Pratibimba. So now we have to go other way now. We have got readily what? Pratibimba. Can we not go to bimba? How will you go? Come on. How will you go? How will you make the reflection of the sun in the bucket of water merge with the sun? Kick the bucket of water. Throw the water out. What is that? But merely throwing is not going to help you. You have to inquire. What you have to inquire? That sun has got reflected where? In the bucket of water. So long as the bucket of water is there, reflection is there. Remove that water, reflection has merged with the bimba. So here, inquiry is necessary. What inquiry? Panchakosha Viveka. Or what you are doing now is what? Avasthatraya Viveka. Discrimination, inquiry into the three states of consciousness. Wherein, you know what are you going to do now? Or what you are supposed to do now? Be ready, okay? Kick the buckets of water. Not one, three. 3 buckets of water, kick. What you remain is you are Brahma. And that is called as what? Turiya. Turiya. So that is the Chetonshu, that is the Aushavaha, that is the reflections, parts as it were. Chidabhasa, Jiva. So who projects them? Chetonshu Purusha. Purusha is who here? Swayam Chaitanyatmaka. This we already seen. Now take the bhashya.
सतां विद्यमानानां स्वेन अविद्याकृत नामरूपमाया स्वरूपेण सर्वभावानां विश्व तैजस प्राज्ञ भेदानां प्रभवः उत्पत्तिः.
See, you can take Anvaya. Svena Satam means Vidyamananam Avidyakrita Namarupa Maya Swarupena Sarva Bhavanam, namely Vishwa Taijasa Pradnya Vedanam Prabhavaha Utpatti. Sarva Bhavanam, of all entities. Who are those entities? Vishwa Taijasa Pradnya Vedana. Entity is one, just a Bhokta, manifests as 3 entities. By now you should be familiar with Pradnya, Taijasa and Vishwa, Taijasa and Pradnya. Every time, waker consciousness. dreamer consciousness, sleeper consciousness. Then you'll ask, 2 tier or 3 tier? Like railway train berths, 2 tier or 3 tier? 3 tier only. But you have to get rid of this tier. That is, for whose? Svena. Svena means Sviya Vastava Rupena Adhisthana Rupena. In one's own true nature, as the Adhisthana, as the basis of what? Pradnya, Vishwa, Taijasa, and Pradnya. So that is what Sviya Vastava. Vastava means real. Swarupena, which is Adhishthana, in the form of Adhisthana, the basis. The basis means that without which Vishwa cannot exist, that without which Taijasa cannot exist, that without which Pradnya cannot exist. What is that principle? Chit Chaitanya Tattva. That is Vedanam and Satam. They are existent in nature. Question of what? Whether they are born from Sat or Asat, non-Israel. No, they are existent nature. What is the meaning of Satam? Vidyamananam. Vidyamananam, those who are already existing. Vidyamana, they are already there, not they are born, etc. So Vidyamananam, how they were there? Avidya Krita Nama Rupa Maya Swarupina. In Chaitanya, this Pradnya, Taijasa, and Vishwa, Taijasa, and Pradnya were already existing with what? Limitation of avidya. So which were already there in unmanifest form or seed form. Or the seed form, say, Rupena, what are they which were existing there? Some Tikakara says, Avidya Akrita Nama Rupa Maya Swarupena Avidyamananam. Vidyaman means, in reality, they are not Satta. They do not have Paramarthika Satta. I hope by now you are familiar with this. Satta. Paramarthika Satta, Vyavaharika Satta, and Pratibhasika Satta. Let us start from Pratibhasika Satta. Your dream is subjective reality. In the sense, you only experience, no one else. Whereas your waking world is Vyavaharika Satta. As you interact, so others also can interact with them. Paramarthika Satta, the ultimate reality, absolute reality. What is absolute? See, when the learning is going on in English language, we are supposed to know at least the closest word for this. They may not be totally corresponding to our Sanskrit word. An entity which is limitless and all-pervasive, independent in nature, can be called as what? Absolute, as per the Western language. You have to hunt in the dictionaries. They may not have such concept, but there is some concept in there. It is independent. It is everywhere. It is limited. For example, some people ridicule such words: transcendent, absolute, And most misused word is mystic and mysticism. Oh, experience, mystic experience. My dear sir, please define what is mystic or mysticism. You are using the foreign language word. You are supposed to know what they mean by that, not what you imagine in that. See that? Have you ever thought of it? Mystic, who said? Max Muller once said, these people, they are against the word mystic. Do they spell as M-I-S-T-I-C? You understood? Mist. Mist means what? Obscurity. Mistake, obscure. Max Muller said this. Mistake. Mistake is that. Do they spell like that? See, look, mystic word in our parlance, Vedantic parlance, is Atindriya. Atindriya means beyond the realm of senses and the mind. In Bhagavad Gita, have you heard this word in here? Sukhamatyantikam yattad buddhigrahyam atindriyam veti. Veti. Atyantika sukha. What sukha you experience? Little. This is what? Limitless sukha. Buddhigrahyam. Only very Shuddha, Nishchala, Antakarana can only experience. Atindriyam. Beyond the realm of what? Indriyas. That imperceptible. That is mystic. Then in that Western mysticism, many things must have cropped. Actually, whether you speak of Bhakti or Upanishad, according to them, it comes under the category of what? Mystic. So you can't say, oh, now see for example, experience of Samadhi, mystic or non-mystic. Swamiji, we are not experiencing that. We don't know. Having born in India, you can't miss it. At least this much you know. Yoga, Samadhi, Nirodha, Chitta Vritti Rahityam. This much at least you have come across or not? Somewhere in notes it will be. In your notes it must be somewhere. Dig up the notes. So that is a state wherein Vritti's thoughts are not there. When Vritti's thoughts are not there, are the Indriyas there? Is the mind there? Atindriya or not? Mystic or not? No. They will brand Krishna also mystic. Shruti vipratipannate yada sasyate nischala samadhavachala buddhi tada yogam avapsyasi. Be careful there. Samadhav, that word samadhi is not the samadhi. Atma. Because entire antakarna is placed where? In Atma. Samadhav. Atmani achala buddhi. Steadfast buddhi. What is that? Conforming to the Atma Swarupa. What do you mean conforming? Antakarna having become as if the replica of what? Atma. Is it possible? Yes. If it were not possible, don't waste your Sunday evening in studying Mandukya Bhashya or no Vedanta. You know why? you cannot get aparoksha jnana. You may pick up some information, you can get paroksha jnana. If antakarana doesn't become a replica of this, see, you don't know this is Atma Sarupa, this is Brahma Sarupa in this Nirvishesha, Nirguna form. Because we are experiencing Atma 24/7. How? Sopadhika with the upadhis. Then your problem is solved. What is your problem? Why you want Vedanta? Nice thing to hear. Nice thing to hear. Come on. Why we take to Vedanta? Moksha, you say. What do you mean by moksha? After death, going to a colony, Bhuktas, Bhuktas colony. These people coming from India. These Bhuktas coming from Pakistan. These Bhuktas coming from China. Isn't that way? They are also, they will make like that, no? In South India, etc., a sannyasi, no, they find out, was he a Brahmin? And if he doesn't have a danda, useless. Because they carry the danda. It's a particular order. At Saraswati order, danda is what? And throw. Anyway. So we have what? Means sannyasa has sannyasa given everything, but still they attach superiority in terms of what? Brahmana, etc., etc. That's it. So therefore, for moksha, what do you mean by moksha? Freedom from samsara. What do you mean by freedom from samsara? What is samsara? See, samsara has got an adjective. You know what is that? Calamitous. Calamitous. Full of calamity. Ask a lay person. ये पागल लोग हैं. Mad fellows. Samsara means what? Goody things are there. Husband, wife, children, khana, pina, maja karo, orchestra, this, that, etc. All that. They are telling all this thing. मालूम हो जाएगा. You will come to one day other. So long as your planets are favorable, okay. Once they go into 6 and 7, then you will understand. Oh, this samsara. Then vairagya will come. There are varieties of vairagya, you know. Smashana vairagya, prasuti vairagya. So like this. So temporary vairagya. Actually, they are meant for to take a lesson and proceed further. See, we get sorrows in life. They should serve as our eye openers. We should take a lesson. What is our general concept? I should be all the time happy. No trace of sorrow. No death at all. Already 106. No death at all. Preferably no disease also. No disease also. Is it possible? Why? The very nature of the upadhi is such that you are expecting the impossible. Okay. If we are expecting the impossible, one day or other, we should find out it is impossible, and should we not drop it with a wiser understanding? Can you drop it? You know why you can't drop it? My Swarupa is so. I am in exile as it were. So therefore I try to recover. But not knowing that Swarupa is so, I grope where? In the Vishaya world. And then Thappad, slaps I get. So that's why Vedanta starts with what? Viveka. Anyway, freedom from samsara, freedom from sorrow, which is our swarupa. Then who brings this sorrow? Who brings this sorrow? Ajnana to begin with. But in terms of what? Upadhis. How many types of upadhis are there? No, in our analysis, 3. Sthula, gross, Sukshma, subtle, Karana, the causal. You think of it, all our sorrows, A to Z, 24/7, are centered where? In these 3 bodies. So long as these 3 bodies are there, can you ever hope to be totally free from sorrow? You are sitting on a frying pan and then what? Complaining. Get out. Like that. So this is what it is. You have to get past the upadhis. It is possible by getting rid of the ignorance. And in that state, neither ignorance is there, nor upadhis are there. The source which breeds sorrow is not there. All that I is there what? I, Chit, Chaitanya, it is true nature. Now, tell me, you are suffering from samsara sorrow. This suffering, is it experiential? And how experiential? I think my face has become a long. Therefore, I am what? Sorrowful. Aparoksha. Directly I experience my sorrow. Right? You have a severe pain in your leg. You have a severe pain in the leg. Now you want to get rid of it. Pain you are experiencing or not? Now that pain, you have to say, you have to experience the absence of pain or not. Or we are being Mandukya Bhashya. This pain is the Antakarana Vritti. This Antakarana Vritti is Namarupa. And because Namarupa, it is Mithya in nature. Its basis is Shuddha Chaitanya. It is Atma Brahma. It is free from what? Pain. Is it? Your problem is solved. Such Vedanta is going on. That's what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. And really strange things are going on. So that is. See, this person had mistaken a rope for a snake. Rope for a snake. Now he is afraid of it. When the fear will go, he brings the light and sees the rope. Otherwise, fear will not go. At least in that case, one may get rid of the fear to some extent, because my friend who told me is reliable. But you have not verified. Their rope is different from you, snake is different from you, but here samsara sorrow, I am experiencing what? Aparoksha taya. If I am free from, if samsara sorrow is experienced aparoksha taya directly, like a sakshi pratyaksha, I am free from that. Should it not be experienced? Without that, will my problem be solved? Then no, other than no. बोलाची कढी बोलाचा भात. Marathi, there's a Marathi saying. One gentleman from a distance was coming, and one friend was there, etc. He went to the friend's house. And during what time he went? 1 p.m. The time for lunch. And the hostess, etc. asked, and asked. So all goody happened. Have you taken the food? No. Oh, today we had such and such basmati rice and best kadhi curry, etc. He thought, I will get something now. All bola, sir. All talk, verbosity, nothing is coming. So like that. Sorrows belong to Nama Rupa Upadhi Antakarna. You are the Adhisthana Chaitanya, free from sorrow. So therefore what? Don't get worried about sorrow. Your problem is solved. So this is what it is. Because that word has become allergic to some people. Not knowing what it is all about. So here, see, that is what the Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya, Vedas have a basis which is existent and which has got avidya. As a avidya, Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya were already there present in a possibility manner where in the Adhisthana Chaitanya Brahma. Just wherever there is a row in darkness, because of not knowing the row, on account of ignorance, a potential snake is there. It need not be snake, it can be garland, it can be stick, whatever it may be. But such potential misperception is possible. It may or may not be. So therefore it says, so that is Sarva Bhavanam. What are those bhavas? Avidya Krita Nama Rupa Maya Swarupema Sarva Bhavanam. Of all bhavas of entities, who are they? Namely Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya Vedana. Distinct three entities. Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya. Prabhavaha means Utpatti. Prabhava is what? Utpatti, but. Now the question is, my dear sir, you are telling us straight away from an existent cause, the Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya, this thing. First prove that from a non-existent cause, Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradnya cannot be born. Without proving that, you can't straight away land in what? It is born of something existent. He says, he gives an illustration. From a non-existing cause, nothing can be born.
वक्ष्यति च वन्ध्यापुत्रो न तत्त्वेन मायया वापि जायते इति.
वक्ष्यति. कहा वक्ष्यति? आचार्यः वक्ष्यति. कहा आचार्यः? भाष्यकारः गौडपादाचार्यः वा? Gaudapadacharya. In Karika 28, it is going to come. It is going to come where? In the Karika 28. So, Vandhyaputra. Who is Vandhyaputra? Son of a barren woman who has no issues. And that's it. He says, is not born either way. What are those? Tatvena na jayate. Tatvena means what? In reality. Actually, he is what? Vandhyaputra. Just graduated MBA, a postgraduate. अभी एमबीए हो गया है। Is it? Say tatvena means in reality, or Mayaya, like a snake on the rope. By Maya means by false projection, Mithya Rupena. Cannot be born in reality, nor can it be born in as a false projection. Vapi Jayate. Have you understood this? Yes. Because a son of a barren woman is a totally non-existing entity. A totally non-existing entity cannot be in reality nor in mithya also. Like your dream, it cannot be that way. Now he says, if something asat were to be born, big danger we are landing in now. What are you in for now? Atma Nishtaya, Paramatma Nishtaya, Brahma Nishtaya. And somebody has told you, if you had got this direct knowledge, you are free from samsara. But we have to directly discover that. For directly discovering, should exist or not? Say, if from non-existent entity something is born, you say, we will lose the means of ascertaining Brahma. How? Tell me, can you see Brahma? Why not? Arupa? No. Can you hear Brahma? Ashabdam. Can you touch Brahma? Asparsham. Can you smell Brahma? Agandha. So, can you taste Brahma? Arasam. Means your 5 jnanendriyas are incapable of what? Discovering Brahma. True? Tell me, what is the other way that is there for you to know? Something we know, we can never miss it. If probed into, we can arrive at Brahma. Do you know what is it? Jagat. This Jagat, are you perceiving it? Try to find out what is the basis of this Jagat. What is the adhisthana of this Jagat? Now tell me one thing. Jagat is real or false? I will give you definition of what is real and what is false. Real means that which exists at all periods of time. Trikala abadita. False means it was not in the beginning, in between it appears, later it is not there. With these 2 norms, you have to do homework now. Here only, not at home. So, yeah. Come on. Jagat, before it was created, after Pralaya, is not there. Now, yes. Right? Okay. Now, what is that all the time that is? See, if it was asat doesn't exist, this is false, how are you arriving at Brahma? So this false Jagat has basis of what? Because without adhara, without basis, nothing can be misunderstood. Nothing can be misprojected, misconceived, misperceived. So that is how it is. So that is now he says.
यदि असताम एव जन्म स्यात् ब्रह्मणः अव्यवहार्यस्य ग्रहणद्वारा भावात् असत्व प्रसंगः.
Sir, you see, if from a non-existent entity, something where to be born, you are landing in a context where you have no means to verify the existence of Brahma. Brahma will be something which cannot be known. It can be something which cannot be known at all. How will see that? Yadi, in case, he means prasiddhi, is well known in the world. Asatam eva janmasya. If an entity which is asat, non-existing nature, janmasya, if a non-existing is to be born, you know what would have happened? In the bank balance nil, and you can withdraw millions. From asat, sat. It's not that. So there, asatam janmasya, if it were so, brahmanaha avyavaharasya. This Brahma, which is not fit to deal with vyavahara, you can't have any business with Brahma. What do you mean the avyavaharya? Ashabdam, asparsham, arupam, avyayam, arasam, agandha. Imperceptible. Atindriya, which cannot be known. Grahana dwara bhava. Grahanasya dwara means of knowing, abhava, being not there. See, an existing one, perceptible in nature, can be perceived, you can hear, see, etc. Brahman is not so. Means perception is ruled out. The only means was adhisthana of Jagat. Jagat is experienced or not? Yes. There must be adhisthana or not. Niradhara, the thing is projected falsely. So therefore, if you say, no, Jagat has no basis, it is born from something non-existent, even this also is born. Afterwards, Karika is going to tell us, see, that is, Upayaha saha avataraya. That is, Shruti describes the creation in manifold ways. But Shruti is not interested in creation. Why so? Because really it is not there. Then why it says Upayaha? That is a means for what? Avataraya. Avatara means here, they'll give you Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, it is a means. With the help of the creation, Shruti leads you to the true nature of yourself, which is the basis, adhisthana of the Jagat. Shruti is not interested in. Why do you know why? You go through a few Upanishads. There will be theories of creation. No two theories will tally with each other. If a PhD scholar were there, what thesis would have? The Shrutis talk of something nonsense. See, nowhere in there is one thing is there. Not that. They are not meant for that. Only a means for gaining the knowledge. Once that is served, you throw the Srishti, you have nothing to do with the Srishti. Say, Grahana dvara bhava, because of absence of the means to know Brahman, because it is imperceptible. At the same time, you are telling Jagat is without the basis, that Brahma was the basis. If it is there, there is no other means to know it. Asatva prasangaha. Kasya asatva prasangaha? Brahmana. Brahma will be a non-existing entity. Brahma will be a non-existing. Is it so? No, I don't know Brahman. Yes, sure, you don't know. But are you there? Yes or no? That itself is Brahman. How? Come on, prove. How? First, what you do? Sadhana chatushtaya sam. In that Viveka Vairagya also. You know that story? Once a sage was going from walking. Some youngsters came across him and they thought making fun of him. Say, Maharaj, with all humility, all artificial humility, Maharaj, it is said that God is everywhere, but we are not able to find out God anywhere. How is it? So the Maharaj was also a pakka. He said, Beta, can you get 1 cup of milk? They thought, elderly man, he is walking, he must be hungry, and he may not be eating other things, all sundry milk. Immediately they brought it. Kept. He started staring at the milk. They waited for some time, and then, Maharaj, what are you doing? Somebody told me that in the milk butter is there. I am trying to find out the Maharaj. You don't know this one? Butter is there. But what is that? That is the process of getting it. First boil it, then put a curdling, then churn it, make the butter ball. Then either you swallow it or eat it to make the ghee. I see. Like that only. God, Bhagavan is everywhere, but you have to start from where? Sadhana chatushtaya sampatti viveka vairagya shamadamadi shuddha antakarna chitta naishchalya, then amanitva, amanita dhammitva of values, etc. So that is how it is. That what will happen if adhisthana is not there? So then what? The means to know Brahma will not be available. This is further explained.
दृष्टच्च रज्जु सर्पादीनां अविद्याकृत माया बीजोत्पन्नानां रज्ज्वात्यात्मना असत्वं सत्वं
Rajyadatma Sattvam, not asatvam. Drishtam cha. See, one may say, yes, let karya be mithya, karana also be mithya. Let both be what? Asat. Really non-existent one. What is wrong in that? Listen. Drishtam cha. It is seen, anubhutam cha. We find in the world, we do experience. What is that? Rajju Sarpadina. Famous illustration of a rope being mistaken for snake. Adi is there. See, there is no rule that you will mistake a rope for snake only. Vedanta Rajju Sarpa, Rajju Sarpa, Rajju Sarpa, Rajju Sarpa. You will mistake the garland. You will mistake the crack in the earth. You will mistake this what stick like that. They say, believe on the mutra. Urine of a village road, dusty road, the urine of a bull. Dusk time, you know that little that marking is there. You may mistake it that way. So the other way, there is no rule that there be Rajju only must be there. There can be garland may be there, there may be crack in the earth may be there will be Balivarna Mutra may be there, so it may be mistaken as Sarpa, etc. You know that two varieties are there. Rajju Sarpa, other is Bhujage Rajju Dishaki. Both are mistaking, but other one dangerous. Bhujage, in actual snake, you thought it is a rope. Here at least you are already thudding, but you are saved. Abba, bach gaya. I got saved. They are not that way. This person was shifting the house. So he wanted something to tie up. It was around 7 past 50, 7 past quarter, etc. So that is it. And he saw, etc. And caught it. You know what? It was a snake. What a sting. Bhujage Rajju Dhishana. The snake, both are what? Misinterpretation only. So that is how it is, whatever it is. Rajju Sarpadina Avidya Krita Maya Bijotpannana. Avidya Krita Maya Bija. Maya Rupa Bija Karana, which are born of the Karana in the form of Maya on account of Avidya, ignorance of the Rupa. Just as unknown rope gives rise to the notion of a snake, unknown Ajnata Brahma gives rise to the notion of Prapancha. What is the cause? Ajnana. If Brahman were known, if rope was known as rope, there is no occasion for any mistake as such. Rajvadhyatmana, Atmana, in the form of Rajju, etc., as the basis, Adhisthana, Sattvam, existence is that. Means, without an existing basis, nothing can be falsely superimposed. We'll continue. The same thing here. He is generalizing. Without Adhisthana, no Brahma is possible. He is going to generalize. We'll see next time. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ Om.